It's likely that every one of you has heard at least one composition by Ukrainian composer Mikola Leontovich. He composed and rearranged the world-famous Carol of the Bells several times between 1916 and 1919. The song's original title is Shadrach, and it was typically sung on the night of January 13th, New Year's Eve in the Julian calendar. Leontovich initially received his musical education from his father, who directed the choir of seminarians. His mother, who had a wonderful voice, passed on her love for Ukrainian folk songs to him. After graduating from the Podila Theological Seminary, where he studied music theory and choral arrangement, Leontovich worked as musical teacher. He created a symphony orchestra that primarily played folk songs which he arranged. In 1904 he moved to Donetsk, where he created an amateur choir of mine workers who performed during demonstrations. This got the attention of the police. Leontovich had to return to his small town Tulchin, where he continued teaching and studying music with a famous musicologist. From 1909 onwards, he composed his most famous and successful choral works, including Carol of the Bells. During the October Revolution and the establishment of the Ukrainian People's Republic in 1918, Leontovich moved to Kiev, where he was active as both a conductor and composer. He was also one of the organizers of the first Ukrainian state orchestra, but in 1919, during the persecution of Ukrainian intelligentsia, he had to return to his hometown again. He also began to work on his first major symphonic work, the opera, on the Water Nymph's Great Day. Until Ukraine gained independence, the circumstances of his death remained a mystery. Mikola Leontovich was shot while sleeping in his father's house at the age of 43 by a state security worker who asked to spend the night there. In October 1921, the Ukrainian Republic Capella performed Shadrach at Carnegie Hall in New York City. In 1936, ethnically Ukrainian Peter Wilowsky, who worked for Radio NBC, wrote his own lyrics for the song, which became known as the Carol of the Bells. Another Ukrainian composer and violinist, Kirill Stetsenko, described Leontovich as a cover of music who creates the finest musical elements like silk lace. His technique is so open as if a fine carving of gold was decorated with precious stones. He will unfold a small simple melody into an expansive picture with many different colors. In what follows, we invite you to enjoy another of his brilliant works, Prelude for Choir arranged for a cello ensemble.